individual aspects that sort of need to be changed to address the climate crisis, and rather look at the systemic and fundamental issues that cause the climate crisis and how those operate within society, and essentially to fix and to tackle the climate crisis, we need to address the root causes of the problem and the systems that cause this very same crisis. And this is where systems thinking comes into place, because in order to change the systems that cause climate change, we need to identify them and see how they function and see how they relate to the climate crisis, and exacerbate existing inequalities, and essentially promote these sort of injustices and further the crisis. So right, so systems thinking is all about understanding the interconnected pieces of these systems and how they cause, and essentially looking at the world as one large web. And in this session, we'll actually be using a thread that we'll be passing around to see how these systems interconnect with one another, and how the change of one system has this sort of ripple effect within the other systems. Now, systems change, once we have thought about the systems, systems change happens once we've understood these connections of these different systems, and change essentially takes place once we know how they interact with each other and how they're interconnected. And there's historical and current systems as well. So it's really important to look at how those have an impact on the climate crisis. So you'll see as well in the slides, the climate crisis is deeply rooted and a direct result of current and past systems. But also, I think, like I've mentioned, the climate crisis is not an isolated issue. The climate crisis is a health crisis, it's a migration crisis, it's a human rights crisis, and it exacerbates many, existing inequalities. And I think that's the beauty of systems change and how it fits into climate justice, to looking at how all these different systems come into place, and identifying the different components and structures that need to be, changed in order to fight for climate change and remove all the barriers that exist within these systems. So now, putting into practice, what does this actually look like? So when you look up the definition of a system on Google, it shows you that it's a set of things working together as parts of a mechanism or an interconnecting nature. So essentially, a system is anything that we interact with on a daily basis. Can be energy systems, transport systems, healthcare systems, educational systems, you name it. And by using the systems thinking approach that I was talking about, it's essentially, looking at this cause-effect relationship of these systems and how they interconnect. And then once we know that, then we can really sort of work in rebuilding the systems and changing the systems to essentially, address sort of climate justice. These are some other systems besides the ones that I mentioned, and you'll see the list goes on. But now the fun begins. We'll be starting off, we'll be handing out some cards. And Ahmed, I'll be asking for your help. I don't know where you went. Is he around? I guess. Oh. Thanks, Hema. But essentially, we'll be passing around some cards in the room. Each card contains a system. So the one that I'm holding right now, it has agricultural systems. And then on the back of the card, you will see a couple of prompt questions to guide you into identifying the system that you got. So you will all be assigned a card. You cannot look at the system that you've received, and you'll be paired, or in smaller groups, you'll try to guess the system that you've got. So I'll put up a couple of other prompt questions up on the screen to guide you, but we'll be passing these around. I'll keep the agricultural one since you've all already seen that one. Ahmed, if you could please help me out handing out these cards around, that'd be great. So now we'll kindly ask everyone to stand up. Looks like some of you have already sat next to friends or colleagues. So we'll actually be asking you to mingle, come here in the middle. Maybe this side can connect with people on this side. And you'll have to guess each other's systems and hopefully asking the prompt questions to guide you, or the ones on the screen, or any others that you can think of. You all come. Yes. Mingle. Maybe we can. Oh no, they can, even like that. No, your system, the one that you got. Yeah,
Like,
because you have a system here on the other side of the card that you don't know of. We do demonstration? Okay, Ahmed. So we all have? Yes, we all hold each other the cards like this, but I don't know my system. So I ask Ahmed, who makes decisions in my system? Who makes decisions in my system? Minister of Energy, is it energy system?
yes.
There you go. You can have a
طيب نشوف انت شوف ايش السيستم
you
تبعي.
can see your system. There we go. No.
يعني المفروض تسالني
So now you ask each other questions and try to guess.
يعني مثلا اقول لك so I will be explain with the Arabic. I will be explain with Arabic too. يا جماعة أنا الحين راح أتكلم بالعربي عشان أسهل الدنيا عليكم. This is for the Arabic speakers. كل واحد معاه في الكرت تبعه أسئلة هنا وفي وراه في سيستم تمام. أنا راح أمسك كذا الورقة قدامي حد أوكي يعني مثلا هي واقفة الحين على قدامي وأنا شايف السيستم تبعها تمام. فأنا بسألها who makes the decision in my system اللي هو السيستم تبعي أنا وهي راح تسألني نفس السؤال بحيث أنا أعرف إيش السيستم بالضبط. فهمتوا؟ انت اكثر واحد فهمت انا عارف. طيب
Yes. Oh, real. Oh, no, I've been having Haagen-Dazs with the milk, right? But I'm trying to, where you guys, I love it. The other thing is I'm particular to ice cream. It's amazing. Special time. The system is. You got it.
Got it? It was a hard one. I'd like to have everyone's attention. Hopefully by now you've all guessed your own system, but some are really hard. Some are really hard. That's the whole point of systems thinking and trying to guess these systems. I just like to ask everyone to kindly stand up and come to the center of the room and form a circle and bring your cards with you. Yeah, if you could slowly make your way into the center of the room. Come to the center. Now the fun begins. On the other side.
Oh, we.
I mean, not on the other side, but like far from me, you know. Everyone, please make your way into the center of the room. I see a group here. I'd like you to come to the center of the room, please.
I know something.
Everyone come to the center for part 2 of the game. Yes, center of the room, please. Everyone. Make your way into the center of the room, please.
The center of the room, please. Center of the room. Hello. Hi.
Everyone,
All good.
please
Okay,
come
we
to the
need you
front
here.
center of the room. And try to form a circle. The circle of life, indeed.
Circle,
All right.
circle.
Make sure you bring your cards with you. And make it here. Try to.
The youth is welcome and non-youth also is welcome.
Make sure you all bring your cards with you.
The youth and non-youth. We are inclusive today.
Okay,
The
we're
youth
slowly
and
forming
non-youth.
a circle.
Okay.
Wait, now I'm going to ask everyone to hold your card against your chest so everyone can see your system. Hello, hello. Come join the circle.
Are you a doctor? Are you a
Okay,
doctor?
great. Okay, so now that we've all made it to the center of the room, and hopefully by now you've all guessed your own system, now the idea will be to play the string game. So this is going to work out in the way that we'll be passing the ball of string around to explore the interlinkages between all these different systems. So the way it's going to work out, I'll start and I'll be holding up agricultural systems, and then I'll open the floor for anyone to volunteer and connect with my system. And whoever wants to connect with my system will have to point out a negative or a challenge of those two systems connecting, and then a positive or a solution to that challenge. So we'll demonstrate. So again, I'm holding agricultural systems and Ahmed is holding healthcare. He's volunteering, so nice catch.
Okay, the positive thing about the agriculture, so we can have more food and sustainability for the food chain. Okay, and the negative thing that increasing the methane emissions. So this is one of the positive and one negative. So I need one positive from you and one negative for the healthcare.
Indeed, yes. So yeah, methane and sort of that effect that it has on physical health and well-being, but also mental health as well. But yeah, so now any volunteers that would like to connect with Ahmed Healthcare Systems, pass the ball. You need to hold to the end of the string and then throw it.
Okay.
And we can pass the mics too. Interconnection between the both systems, and highlight a challenge and negative or a positive and solution.
The positive side of the healthcare system, I think it's interconnected with all the systems, has to do with the whole of climate change. And the negative is that the healthcare system actually contributes to climate change, and there are a lot of unsustainable equipment and products that are used in the healthcare system, and they need to be changed for it to be sustainable. So the water and sanitation, there is something that is known as WASH, and it's very accessibility to water, clean water also affects the health of people. And there are waterborne diseases that have been transmitted, and if there's no sanitation, people get sick. It allows a breeding ground for vectors. So
Thank you. Now, who wants to connect with wash sanitation systems? We need a new volunteer.
Okay. Okay.
So yours is water and sanitation systems, and mine is consumer systems. So I guess I'm connected to everyone. And yes, well, we are a consumer, and probably something negative is access to water, drinking water, clean water. Yes. This is an easy to anyone. So this is your chance. This is your chance.
So a positive and a negative, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I think, yeah. Oh, so we function very well together actually because we make a lot of money. Yeah, we make a lot of money, but I guess we're the bad people, I believe. I'm the bad person. Yeah, so that's the negativity of it. Uh, yeah, accessibility, I guess, is a problem, is a negative for this when it comes to the consumer system. Yeah, because we provide very, very, very expensive medicine. So Yeah, and we're evil too. So yeah, some of us in the pharmaceutical system. Yeah. Anybody else? Okay.
Don't be afraid to throw the ball. Nice catch, nice catch.
Okay, so mine says healthcare systems. And so we need of course, medicine to be able to function properly and to be able to do what we're mandated to do is to help and save lives. But on the negative side, because of maybe conflict and disasters, humanitarian crises, a lot of healthcare systems are not getting the medicine, the pharmaceuticals that they need to be able to serve the people in that community or country. So um, that's the connection. Or even healthcare systems collapse because of other factors. So who wants to connect with me? Do I need to make a decision? Military assistance? Immigration. Okay, let's do the immigration.
So mine is in immigration and border control systems. So the good side is different countries can offer healthcare for immigrants who are immigrating from or even just being displaced from their countries for different reasons. Sudan, for example. So this is always good to have these different links between the different countries. But it can also be negative for the people of a specific country where the healthcare system is being pushed to the limit with the coming of with the existence of the newcomers. So yeah, who wants to connect with me? No one? Okay.
Transport. Yeah.
A lot easier.
That's nice.
I wish I want to catch it. Okay. Transportation system. I think it's very important to all of us, as we wouldn't be able to be in such a good event without transportation. That's the positive part is, and also for the immigrant people, it's very important for them to like in such a very bad situation to like be able to travel to other countries. But the negative part, we all know, is a big contribution of greenhouse gas, which we would, we are here to solve. So that's the negative part. So who want to?
Guys, you need to tighten your connections.
Okay.
I got housing system, and housing system has to do with transportation system because it's based on the location your house is, you can transport. And the negative part is that maybe if you live far away from something, then it's hard to choose transportation. Yeah.
My system is about production and manufacturing. Okay. So it is related to housing. If we are using something that related to environment without hurting the environment, so we can build many houses in a green way that we protect our environment. But in the other way, if we are looking in something that we can harm our environment very easily by protecting and manufacturing materials or equipment that are using not friendly use environment substance like the carbon and so and so does. So this one side and one positive side and negative side with it. So who would like to connect with me? Fashion with production. Yes.
Thank you. I would share something, pros and cons about the production in the fashion field. We can utilize, I'm looking for any energy field. I can't see the energy field, my interest. So we can utilize sustainable energy systems such as solar PV panels for production, industry, and manufacturing, fashion. One cons, when we are still relying on fossil fuels for industry, for the sector of fashion. And I will pass it to social media. Hello? Should I share something about social media or I'm done? Yeah. Yes, oh, sorry. Social media. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Who wants to connect with fashion? No one. Really? Okay. Tourism.
Well, you have, I'm thinking at the same time as so in terms of tourism and fashion, well, you have a connection in the sense that some people would be interested to visit some countries because of the fashion that they will see in those countries in terms of the cultural heritage, which has pros in the sense that it's bringing people together in the sense of a multilateral system. That's always a good thing for climate change. But of course, it has also negatives because it fosters additional greenhouse gas emissions. So it was a bit, but yeah, not bad. Okay. All right. So tourism. All right. No pressure. We're colleagues, but no pressure. It's okay. You were planning on that. You had targeted me from the start. Okay. I
Hi, everybody. I'm representing the international trade system. I think the positive side is the growth that international growth economy that international trade is participating. Also, all this connection between governments and financial structure in each country. The negative side of this system and regarding the climate change is the use of all these transport tools like ships and jet fly who can have more effect on the greenhouse gases. This could be the transportation and system of transport between all this international activity could harm a little bit and impact more the climate change. The link that I see with the tourism system, I think that the growth of the economy of which is due to the development of international trade will enhance, of course, the activity of tourists and also the creation of blue job and green jobs. International trade. Are you?
Okay. Hello. So, I guess the pharmaceutical system works very well with international trade because we provide medicines for like from locally to internationally. Um, yeah, so it's about availability of medicines to all. Yeah, this is the main thing that we do together. So yeah, that's great. The problem is like the complete opposite. That maybe the negative part is maybe there's going to be because of the when you try to globalize something, like especially like pharmaceuticals, when you try to globalize it, maybe you will try to increase the price for other countries, and they'll be yes, they will be available, but not everyone can get it, and then you'll be in a loop of increasing prices for a long time. So this is just the negativity about it, I believe. If any, yeah. So I think so. I don't know, but it's okay. Withdraw.
Oh, that's a consanguinity marriage. Pharmaceutical and healthcare.
The positive thing. No, without it, because my voice is already good.
I connect.
Okay, so because they are the only suppliers with the medicine for our system, plus the negative thing that they are not green and they are wasting a lot of the plastics. So you are the one who makes the people sick. Thank you, and you are the one who is curing them.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. For the first one, though, I told you that we were evil, so you know.
Yes.
Can I connect and then?
You can connect with the meeting. But they are not doing anything for you. Healthcare system, the national government. So we in the national government basically provide the funding, the resourcing, good stuff for the healthcare systems, make the policies, set the direction. On the flip side, we tend to make a lot of policies that don't make sense. Healthcare system fail to resource when necessary, get misdirected, prioritize things like pharma instead of finance. You're in a relationship. I'm warning you.
Okay, I think the finance system is the key for this global system, is interconnected with all system. I think this is the solution for achievement the sustainable goals for this global system. I wish interconnected with education is a very, I have to choose. The negative is about the opinion of this national government with the finance. Oh, yeah. More money, yes, more money and instrument finance. No, I think this education. Yes.
Provided to everyone, so that's the negative part. And the positive part is that I guess everyone sees that the education, the way to a bright future, and I guess that's connected with the finance system.
One of us.
Who's willing to open it?
No, I don't want.
No, you need to grab it.
Yeah. No, it's okay. You want it? Yeah, back.
It's 1, 2, and 3. Go.
Nice.
really related to education. With education, we can research and develop many new ways to learn. The other way, by education, we may develop something that harm very bad way of bombs and that kills all, destroys our other planet, other Earth.
Yes, we.
Don't want to live in the sun. Oh, what? That's like connected.
The judicial. Yeah. Judicial. Come on.
What are you gonna? Okay. Yeah. Oh, production industries. Yeah. So we work very good together in providing pharmaceuticals, medicines to people. I think our connection is the most important for the well-being of the population in order to provide good medicines at a considerable price. That the more we are synergized and integrated with each other, the more the cheaper the medicines are, and yeah, the more it's available. So the negative is if we plan it wrongly, we could end up being more polluters than helpers. So yeah, through production, yeah. So who wants to connect? Oh, let's connect finance, yeah. Connect with finance? Finance. This is the real money though. This is where the money is. Who wants where let me see, I'll say something else. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go. City, UDCL. UDCL, do you want pharmaceutical?
Bottom-up approach. Everything around that from government.
Who wants to connect though? I don't know, man. Yeah. Grab it. Oh.
Uh, yeah, interconnectivity of pharmaceutical and water is for wash services. There's a need to provide medication and for people who are affected by waterborne diseases or bacteria-related diseases. And the negative aspect of the pharmaceutical industry is a lot of carbon. It produces a lot of carbon footprint to the environment. Yeah, I think that's about it. Who wants to connect with water and sanitation?
Vegetarian water, the risk of climate change, water insecurity, all that stuff. No. What do you want? Not interested.
I have other interests. What's going on with social media and
I don't know what to say though. What are the I have no idea what to say. How is it related?
You can choose national government.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problem with sanitation.
Oh, I'll choose
There are a lot of issues with sanitation in prison.
yeah, there's no water and sanitation in prison. That's cool. Yeah, but prisoners should not Yeah, anyway. um, yeah, people, prisoners still are entitled to like, basic dignity of treatment. And if they're not treated well enough, they should be behind bars. Okay. Actually, all government officials should be behind bars.
Gets put in the judicial system and who not, which is on the bright side, a properly functioning judicial system is necessary in society. On the other hand, is often abused to maintain control or financial manipulation. Now, like giving you the access to what you are doing, all that was dictated.
Oh.
Because without me, you will not be able to peacefully like empathy in you, be able to talk without.
Is there an army outside?
I'm protected to the rest, yeah. Everybody speaking is smart and having the chance to talk and
Really?
I'm sure.
Are you sure?
I'm the pride of the nation. But I could be sometimes also bad to like is here's the national government system. The extreme that my heads as heads of states like on 5 floors. I sometimes also like I'll leave this to state, but I'm the one also who can like help you all like to do what as we can.
Dutch?
Yeah.
Where are you?
My bad side. I can stop you all like to do
Connected with them.
and I misuse also.
I misuse everyone.
Yeah. I'll catch you.
Yeah. So I don't know if you know the story of like most of I will not actually tell the continent, but most of you know like when there is a coup d'etat of the military, they cut the internet. There is no social media thing, so which is the bad side. And also, bro, I'm telling you, what are you doing? It's really, really bad, like your system. Yeah, but like in terms of that, also military, it's really good in the positive side, like the. Yeah, I don't have the choice. So yeah, so you are controlling everything, and yeah, that's good. I will not say so much things. So, yeah, it's too late. Yeah, no choice. So social media.
Take it. Like save us. Yes. Five minutes. Yeah, Karim, I think you are the one who will cut all this.
No, I'm a good guy by the way.
We still have, yeah,
I
fighting
can't
with
believe-
military system.
You work for the military.
But no, thank you all again for joining us in this game today. We hope you've built your capacities on systems thinking and systems transformation, and anything that you've learned here that you can take home and share with the other people that you know and further build your capacities as well. I do not want to take credit of this game, and this was actually an idea of the UK Youth Climate Coalition. So props to them for coming up with the game, and as well for the Youth4Capacity program for hosting this session under the program. And it being part of the affiliated event at the Africa Climate Week, at the MENA Climate Week. But again, yeah, thank you all for participating in the game. I know it's going to be hard to let go of the web. Maybe if anyone wants to take a couple of last pictures before we really let go. But thanks again, everyone, for joining. Thank you to some of you that's been joining the other youth affiliated event sessions, and to our partners, YCC, Joanna, and the IYCDP delegates, and YOUNGO, and everyone in here. We hope you had a great MENA Climate Week, and we'll hope to see you soon. Thanks for having us.